Hi, this is Chris Lawler. Today I'm going to show you how to make a stand-up pansy card. I had someone from the Stamps of Life fan club ask me how I made mine. I made one for some of the design team samples that were presented when the Garden Bunny to Stamp was released. And I said, sure, I will definitely make one as I'm doing my card kit cards. So this right here is the Pansy Fold It that was released on the 1st. And typically when I am making a stand-up card, I first cut out the base of the card using the largest die, the outline die, in just kind of a scratch cardstock. And then I crease it and I sort of play around with it and figure out, you know, where I want it to fold so that it stands up properly. And then once I'm happy with that, then I cut it out of regular, you know, the good cardstock. And then I use my, you know, simple cardstock one as a guide. So that way I'm not, you know, putting the crease in the wrong spot and either having an odd looking card or having to, you know, use another piece of the colored cardstock. And then I will keep this with my die set. So in the future when I make these, I'll be all set to go. So anyway, once I have it creased and ready to go, I then will cut out, you know, the detail parts of the die set. In this case, I cut out the flower. I used some of the paper pad that is included in the kit. This is a really awesome paper pad. I will be sharing more cards on my Instagram as well as on the Stamps of Life social media after the 21st. My day to share on the Stamps of Life social media is always the 21st of every month. So my cards will be shown then, but this is, you know, kind of a bonus card in addition to those. So anyway, I decorated the front of the card and I thought it would be cute to use the raindrops, and I'll show you why in a minute. So anyway, it's pretty simple. Once you've got, you know, your card decorated and ready to go, all you need to do is just glue it onto your base. And I'm just using liquid glue because that is really, you know, what I started using 20 years ago plus now. So anyway, one thing to note too, when you're doing this stand-up card, you don't want to put any glue on this top part. You just want to put the glue on the bottom, because then otherwise when you go to stand it up, it's not going to work properly. So once I have it positioned, then I'll just apply some pressure, and once we're ready to go, you can see how it'll then stand up. And then to kind of help secure it in place, I've stamped and cut out a sentiment that says showering you with birthday wishes. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick that on here. I've got some adhesive already on the back. So let me just make sure that's lined up properly. And I'm actually gonna tuck it in a little more so I can stand up the flower as much as possible. So once I have that pretty much where I want it, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tap it down a little bit. And just so you know, that stamp set that I'm using, this Showering You with Birthday Wishes, is from the More Garden Bunny to Stamp, which is a companion set to the Stamp of the Month. And there's just a couple additional bunnies as well as some sentiments. And if you're interested, this is the actual Stamp of the Month that was released for the month of February. You can see mine is well loved, but there's a lot of nice sentiments in that set. So anyway, once I've got that set up. My next step really is to add my bunny. And this die cut was made with the paper pad. And so I'm going to go ahead and position that. And again, we'll just kind of tap it down. And then I'll stand it up and just kind of make sure it's in the right spot. And then additionally, I've got butterfly that I will put on this side to create some interest there. And then one more thing is that I did cut out some leaves to put on here as well. So I think what I'm going to do is put these kind of off to the left to kind of balance out the side where the bunny is. So let me go ahead and get those glued down. And basically, for these, I cut out in green paper and then I cut out in the blue paper so that everything matches. That's one thing that's really cool about the Stamps of Life products is that if you purchase the stamp set and then if you also purchase the card club, you know, all of your stuff will match every month. And I'm not going to do an unboxing. I think Stamps of Life does a really nice job with that. But what I will do at the end of this video, I will do a pan of everything that is included in the kit. So that way you can see all of the products that you would get in the Stamps of Life card kit that comes out every month. So I think this turned out pretty cute. Hopefully this is helpful, and if there's any questions that you have or just want to say something about the card, please leave me a comment. Thank you so much. Here is a quick pan of the card kit. You can see all the cool stuff in there. This month you even get an A1 side pop-out card die set, as well as lots of different embellishments and cardstock, and you get that nice big hugs die. I like that they're coming out with bigger dies in the card kit. So there you go. Thank you again for watching my video.